Hey there, Libra, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of April, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Libra, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information on how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, your girl loves coffee. Donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. And lastly, Libra, if you love these readings and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out extended readings every week. They're only for my email list subscribers. You cannot get them anywhere else. Oh boy, Libra. Let's talk about it. Also, by the way, Libra, there is some construction happening outside. I hope this microphone doesn't pick it up, but if it does, I apologize. So the main energy for your reading this month is the Page of Wands, and you got the Five of Pentacles that came out alongside that. Bottom of the deck, you get the Seven of Pentacles. Here's the thing, Libra. You're showing me that there is a loss here. You're experiencing a loss. There's a feeling of loss. Like you're really going through something here. When it comes to this connection, this romantic connection, the thing is, I don't feel like you're doing very much about it. And I also feel like, and again, this could be your energy or your person's energy, somebody here is showing up with super, super childish behavior, super immature energy. Not a lot is happening. There's not a lot moving. So yeah. And why can't I talk? The person that you're dealing with, they can be any sign. The main ones that I'm seeing are Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces, and another Libra. And the numbers that I'm seeing are 8, 2, 4, 11, and 18. I don't know if those numbers mean anything to you. Okay, in the recent past, you get the Death, the High Priestess, and the Five of Wands. There was definitely an ending here, but on a deep soul level, right, you're showing me whatever ended, whatever, released itself from my energy, I needed to let it go. It no longer served me. It kind of served its purpose. And it's like, there's nothing else for me here. So the universe just basically did you a favor and took it out of your energy. Remove this person, remove this connection from your energy. And on a higher self level, you know that because you're showing me the High Priestess. However, there's also this energy of you kind of feeling a little bit conflicted about the whole thing in the recent past. And when we clarify, we'll see why. In the current situation, you get the Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers. You're really unhappy about the whole situation because you're showing me I'm still very drawn to this person. I'm still very connected to this person. Like this connection may have ended in the 3D world, but we're the lovers. Like this is your higher self. This is my higher self. This is not just one of those casual connections. And you're still very, very drawn to this person. Like you're still very connected to them, both on a physical level where you still find them very attractive, but also on like a higher self level, on a energetic level, you still feel pulled in their direction. It's almost like you're a magnet to them. And I feel like that's kind of making you a little bit unhappy that you're still feeling that towards them. In the near future, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Moon. You don't see this coming, and this is you. You don't see this coming because divine timing is at play here. But like your long-term, stable, successful, forever relationship, right? It's coming. But again, the universe is like, it's not time for Libra to see this yet, so we're just going to keep this hidden from Libra at this point. Let's take a look. Let's start clarifying. I want to start off by clarifying the Page of Wands, which is the main energy for your reading. Oh, there you are. Page of Wands is clarified by the Justice, which is you, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. You get the Lovers again in the current situation. Not a lot is happening. You're not doing very much. You're not investing a lot of energy in this connection because all of your energy is focused on yourself. You're showing me like, I don't care what happened. I don't care how this whole situation was handled. I don't care what I said. I don't care what my person said. All that is irrelevant. Not only are we still in love and we still love each other here in the 3D world, the lovers, like we're still connected on the 5D. So this is like love, both in the 3D and the 5D. And you have this belief that even though nothing's happening right now, even though there's no progress, even though the energies almost feel stuck in place, things are going to happen. It's just like, I don't know where you have this confidence from, but it's like, you know that it'll happen. Despite the fact that here in the 3D world, let me tell you, nothing's happening. Like this is barely anything. Let's start off by clarifying the Death in the recent past. Death is clarified by the Hierophant, the King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Some of you may have been dealing with a Taurus. You're essentially showing me this connection, this deep connection, this soul connection, it ended in the recent past. Some of you may have been married to this person, but for those of you that weren't, it was one of those very deep connections that felt like a marriage. And you're showing me, despite all of that, I'm not closing the door. Like, I know that this connection ended, okay? But I'm not closing the door on it. I'm not giving up hope. Like, again, you're not completely, like, your heart's not 100% in it, where you're just, like, sitting there waiting for this person. But, like, it's a little bit cracked open. You left the door cracked open just a little bit. And I don't know why my camera is so saturated right now. The colors are going crazy. So I hope that's not driving you nuts up there. But emotionally, in the recent past, you still, and this is you still left the door open a little bit. Let's take a look at the High Priestess in the recent past. High Priestess is clarified by the Fool, the Ace of Wands, Five of Cups. You keep showing me both in the 3D and in the 5D. Like, everything that you're feeling, everything that you're sensing, everything that you want, you're showing me I don't just want it here in the 3D world. Like, this needs to be on the 5D as well. You want to wipe the slate clean. You're showing me that all you want on, like, again, all that you want is just to wipe the slate clean, wave a magic wand, and just start from scratch with, like, the best, most positive energy. You're showing me, like, let's leave the past in the past. Let's forget about the past. You know, let's just literally snap our fingers and start over. And again, I don't feel like you're doing anything about this because you're tying all this energy to the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very much, I'm keeping this internal. I'm keeping this to myself. It's very much like an inner energy, not a I'm going to go and do anything about this energy. But you're very clear on what you want, and you definitely don't want the past to, like, affect you and this person anymore. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands in the recent past. Five of Wands is clarified by the Star, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. All you want. All you want. If I came up to you, I was like, Libra, I'm a genie. You get one wish. What is it? I want to be happy with this person. I really do. However, one of you or both of you are very, very stubborn. Ego is very much at play in the situation here in the recent past. And it's essentially like, and again, I don't know if this is you or your person or the both of you, but it's the ego, it's the stubbornness, it's the my way or the highway type of energy, which is showing up here, which is essentially letting me know that even though you want happiness, there's nothing actually happening in the 3D world to make it happen because of ego. Now, it could be that if you don't have the ego, it's your person's ego, and it's essentially like you're dealing with a brick wall. You're like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do to convince them? Nothing. Nothing. Your desire is clear. I will say, though, I don't see you actually doing anything about it here in the 3D world either, so very complicated situation. Let's take a look at the current situation. Start off with the Four of Cups in the current situation. Four of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Wands, which you get again in the current situation, the Temperance, and the Three of Swords. You're unhappy because you're showing me, like, I'm currently heartbroken. Do I know that at some point in the future, like, likely me and this person are going to figure shit out and, like, figure out a way to move past this? Yes. But currently, right now, I'm heartbroken. I'm devastated. I'm unhappy. I'm disappointed with this whole situation. And so even though I know in the future it's going to somehow resolve itself, that doesn't make me feel any better about right now. It doesn't make my feelings feel any better about the current situation. It does nothing for my emotional pain, is essentially what you're expressing here. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands in the current situation. Queen of Wands is clarified by the World, the Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. You're showing me that, again, despite this ending, okay, and you get the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, despite this ending, you are still very drawn to this person. What you want, you're not even trying to put a title on it, like, let's reconcile, let's be romantic, let's this. You're showing me, like, let's just get back into each other's energies. Let's have some sort of a flow here. Like, let's not let our ego, and again, the ego showing up in the current situation again, let's not let our ego dictate this for us. Like, we can find a way to have balance energetically, you know, where it's not so rigid, it's not so difficult. And I feel like this is you talking to your person, not so much to yourself, because you're crystal clear on what you want. I don't feel like the rigid, difficult, not compromising energy is coming from you. I feel like it's an energy that you're experiencing from somebody else. And you're showing me, like, we're a soul connection. Six of Cups. We have so much good history, so many good memories. Like, why can we not find a way to balance things out? Let's take a look at the Lovers in the current situation. Lovers is clarified by the Four of Cups, which you got in the current situation, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. You're like, we are a divine connection. We are a soul connection. I'm unhappy. I'm heartbroken. Like, there has to be a way to have a new beginning in love. Like, there has to be a way for us to work this out. You're genuinely baffled and confused, and like, you're unable to wrap your head around, like, why, how did we go from being so good and so incredible and so amazing to this? Like, we are a divine connection. We're a soul connection. There's no way that, like, just because we ended or things ended here in the 3D world, that all of a sudden we can't even find a way to like coexist. We can't find balance. Like, that makes no sense. It's just baffling to you. Like, you're genuinely confused about this. Let's take a look at the near future. Start off with the Ten of Pentacles. Sorry, you guys, there's construction outside. Again, I'm hoping this microphone doesn't pick it up, but if it does, nothing I can do about it. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Nine of Wands. You're focusing on yourself. You're showing me, look, I know that this connection is stuck, that right now we can't find a way to get to our stable, successful, long-term relationship. I realize that. And so because there's so much resistance, because you keep hitting wall after wall after wall after wall, you're like, let me take my energy away from focusing on this connection and this person and reconciling, and let me move it back towards myself. Let me focus and prioritize myself. The main reason you're doing this is not because you don't care about this connection or you don't want this connection. It's because you keep being met with wall after resistance after wall. It gets tiring. You're like, there's only so many times I can keep slamming into the same wall, into the same resistance from this person, and keep trying and keep giving and keep doing, you know? You're kind of like, I'm at my point. Like, I've hit my point, you know? I get it. I get it. Let's take a look at the Justice in the near future for you. Justice is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Five of Wands. You get the Five of Wands in the recent past. You're feeling yourself again here. It's almost like once you've taken your energy away from focusing on this person and this connection and focused it back on yourself, that light, that spark, that fire, that passion, that confidence that you are, that you embody came back. It doesn't take away from the desire. You still want happiness with this person. You still want them in your life. You still want this connection, but you're showing me, like, I keep getting wall after wall after wall. Okay, then let me just focus on myself then. And it seems to be working for you, Libra. It really does. It seems to be working for you. Let's take a look at the Moon here in the near future. Moon is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Despite you feeling better about yourself, feeling better about this whole situation, oh my goodness. The desire, sorry, the noise from outside is just, to me, it's deafening. I'm hoping this mic isn't picking it up. Despite the fact that, like, you are feeling better about yourself, that spark, that fire, that passion has come back, the desire to heal this with your person, rebuild this connection, rebuild a solid foundation, that hasn't gone anywhere, right? You still want to really genuinely heal and fix things with your person, and it does stress you out. It does cause you pain here in the near future when you're unable to do that. And again, I don't feel like it's coming from you, Libra. I feel like the majority of the resistance is coming from your person. It doesn't make it any easier for you, though, to deal with the fact that, like, you have these beautiful intentions, these beautiful desires to heal, to fix, to rebuild, and your person is like a brick wall. They're not matching your energy. And so I do see some pain here. I do see some stress about that, but you're suppressing it. You're very much suppressing it. You're burying that pain beneath the surface. You're not really letting it affect you on, like, the day-to-day level. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this month, Libra. From the universe, you get the Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. You don't want to give up on this connection. You don't want to let go of this connection. But on the other hand, you're also starting to kind of like lose faith a little bit in this connection. There's a little bit of an energy of you kind of like, some days you're like, no, we can rebuild, we can make it work. Other days you're like, no, there's no way, I should just give up, I should just walk away. Like, there's a little bit of confusion here. And the main reason you're doubting it is not because your desire changes. It's not because one day you're like, I want this, the next day you don't. The main reason that you're doubting it is because your person is not matching your energy, which is causing you to then question your desires, your reality, your perception. But Libra, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.